Hello there, one and all. It is your boy, Minimum Effort, Maximum Play, Betrayed Gaming. It has been a while since I've just recorded. It's been like 3 months. It's been a while. It's been a motherfucking while. The reason why I haven't been playing so much is because, well, life can't have me. I had shit to do. Yeah, I need to turn down this. Ooh, it's loud as hell. There you go. Yeah, I'll just do it right there. I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Yep, that's pretty good. I gotta make sure the audio levels are good so I could be heard more. You know, I'm the star of the show, not the game. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's get straight to Bloodborne. Bloodborne. This game, I fucking love it. I love this game. It is by far one of my most favorite game out there.
Oh, yeah.
Pale blood.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Start killing people.
Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
This dude seems like a decent dude. Like, he sounds like a decent dude if you're just blind. I'll call myself betrayed. Gender, male. Oops. Young. Miltos, no wasted skin. Gender, age. Build. Truth be told, you're not gonna see my face at all. Ever. So, doesn't really matter. So, this is my most favorite game ever. One of them, at least. Wind Waker's next to it. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm good at it. I believe I'm good at it. At it, at least.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Oh, there's a crazy laugh. So, yeah, I love this game. I think I first played it when I was like 12, 13. It was extremely hard for me, but then I started to love it because it just pumps the blood when you fight against bosses. It's awesome. Hey, yo, hallucination. Yeah, it never really like explains what's happening here. It's my boys, the small little... I don't know what they're called exactly. But these guys, homies. Ugly as hell, but homies.
You found yourself a hunter.
You mean a hunter? That's what one of the characters in this game calls a hunter. I think she's like English, and she says hunter. I love this game. I played it since I was 13. I played through it like 10 times. Ooh, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna go for the secret ending because I can. Nah, I'm not gonna waste my time on you. Ouch. Hey, yo, stop it. I actually might die. If it follows me, I die. Deuces. I am glad that dog doesn't follow me. Because I've died there a bunch of times before. I better go back before he follows. There he is. So let me explain why I've been gone for so long. Well, you wouldn't notice because how I schedule the videos, but haven't been recording in a very long time. It's because pretty much I've been trying to leave my job. Been making sure like I plan it out so I could leave my job without any consequences and without like any problems with money. And I had to do overtime, and when I came home tired, I'm not gonna do a video. I'm just gonna relax. So I'm going with threaded cane because I am a pimp. Not really, but I feel awesome with the cane. Pistol because that shit's fast. And that's pretty much it. I should actually talk to him, shouldn't I? To get the story of this game.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home. For now, I am... Gairman. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. It's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Pretty much. That's it. I think there's more dialogue.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. You're welcome to use whatever you find.
That was my bad.
Even the dog, should it please you.
Dude, that's sick. I'm good. I ain't gonna do that shit. That shit's weird. I went to the wrong place. My bad. I'm gonna try to kill almost every enemy in the game. Only the enemies that aren't too much of a hassle to get to. So I can relive it. Wrong place. I want to go to the sick room, kill that dog. Fucker hit me once. That shit ain't allowed with me. I deserve to get shot with a bullet right now. But yeah, that's the reason why I've been trying to leave my job lately. And the reason why I've been trying to leave my job is because I was disrespected by the head boss. So there's grunts like me, then there's supervisors, and then there's the head boss. So the head boss, he decided to disrespect me, like telling me shit like I'm being childish for wanting to take a day off for, going out with my friends, or just it's my friend's birthday, I'm taking a day off, and he'd just be like, you're childish, you should. He'll say some shit like that. It's how you shouldn't be like taking days off for that. You're picking entertainment over work, and I'm like, why the fuck are you asking? Like shut the fuck up. And then he did the same thing with my brother. But my brother was like, hey, I'm going to Legoland with my nephew. I didn't go because I didn't have the money at the time. And pretty much he was telling my brother, oh, you shouldn't be going out, having fun when you should be working, and just shit like that. And he then said like, oh, the only reason why I would ever like take a day off is for myself, no, for no one else. And my brother, he told me like, I see why this dude's alone and why his family hates him, because his family does hate him. The head guy, his son used to work there, but he left because the head, like his father, was just being such a dick to him. He was like treating him, like mistreating him like badly, worse than the other people. And the dude was like, hey yo, I don't want to be treated like this. I'm fucking out of here. And so he just moved states just to get away from his dad. And I'm like, god damn, this dude's a little, well, he'll be alone forever. Because ain't nobody want to be around that type of person. Like, imagine you going to work, you make a mistake, you're like, I'm sorry. And then they just start fucking yelling at you. And it's not even like a guy you don't care about, like a random supervisor. It's your fucking dad saying that shit in front of everybody, humiliating you. And the kid decided like, hey yo, I'm fucking leaving. He left and he never, he went to another state just to get away from his dad. I told my brother, hey yo, that just shows you. This dude is just angry at the world because he's of his life decisions. And when I say life decisions, I fucking mean it. Because his daughter, or I guess both his daughter and his granddaughter used to work there. And, well, it turns out she's a hoe, and she banged a lot of guys at that company. And pretty much, I looked at my coworkers and I was like, hey yo, I see why she a hoe when you have someone like that. And that's pretty much it. Actually, no, that's not it. His daughter's a hoe, and his granddaughter's also a hoe. His family doesn't love him because, you know, when you act like a little shit. Ow. Oh, you did not do that. Yeah, this game kind of fucked me right there. Yeah, I died. Fuck, I didn't want to die in this game playthrough. But I died. But, yeah, that pretty much happened. He just disrespected me and my brother. Yeah, he did more for my brother than me. He told my brother, he said that my brother wasn't going fast at his job, but it was because of him, because he told my brother not to use a certain amount of materials, and my brother needed to use more materials than needed so he could, like, catch up to everybody. But he just didn't want that to happen, so he just started saying, hey, you're going slow. And at some point he told my brother, hey, you better speed up or I'm gonna have you replaced. And my brother was like, wait, what? I looked at my brother and I told him, hey yo, that's illegal. I told him to sue him because that is illegal. You can't do that. That's exploitation. And then he did it again later on. My brother didn't do anything. He just didn't want to deal with it. I understand that type of mentality because everybody's always like, oh, if someone did that to me, I'd immediately speak up. Everybody says that, but at the moment, like, sometimes you got shit going on in life, or like you just don't want to fucking deal with it. So I understood it. Sorry about that. My family needs me. Kind of. I just need to have my ears open so I'm not going to pull my headphones. What am I going to do? Oh yeah. But yeah, he disrespected my brother. I pretty much tell him, hey, hurry up or I'm gonna get rid of you. Which is illegal. I told my brother that's illegal. And my brother just didn't want to deal with it. And then some other shit happened. And then my brother got HR involved. And he told HR about what was happening. And then he told them, hey, this is an anonymous complaint. So when you say that it's an anonymous complaint, it's anonymous. The HR is not legally allowed to tell anybody. The boss, the CEO, anybody about it. And guess what she did? She immediately told the CEO and the boss. And the next morning, my brother came in. They're like, hey, you need to go talk to the boss. He wants to talk to you. And my brother looked at me and he was like, we work together. He looked at me and he was like, what the fuck? And I told him, hey, yo, if she blabbed, sue. Because that shit illegal. Yeah, but she blabbed and like he got called up to the office, and I was there, my brother, before he went up, and he was getting pissed, and I was like, hey yo, you gotta calm down. And he was like, you know what? I made a decision. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I'm quitting. I'm like, I told him, is that a good idea? And he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm quitting. And I'm like, okay. If you're gonna quit, do it right. Make sure you don't like look nervous. Make sure you do it in a way where you feel good about yourself afterwards. And well, he didn't do it right. Well, from my perspective, he didn't do it right. Also from his perspective, he didn't do it right either. Because he just said, hey, I quit, this and that, bye. And then he got all the paperwork done. There wasn't any paperwork. He just said, have my money ready. And then he just left. And that's pretty much it for him. And I know, because I've been in those type of situations before. You're like, you do something, but you do it too prematurely and too like not thought out enough, or like you regret it. And I understand that because I've had that before in my life. And I decided before even he quit or he decided to quit. I already had a plan, I already had a plan where I was gonna quit on a certain day, and I was gonna fucking just leave, quit, and I was gonna talk some mad shit before I quit. And my brother knew about it. That's a lot of people. My brother knew about it. And as days went by, pretty much my hate for the big boss, stayed the same or grew. Because the big boss is a little bitch. He ain't like, okay, he is not at all what you expect a man to be. He's a little bitch. The slightest confrontation, he'd shrivel up. He's a fat dude, not big at all. He's pretty small. He had a temper of a little bitch. His attitude towards people was disrespectful as fuck. The amount of times, and whenever he talked to anybody, it seemed like his attitude was along the lines of, if you even come and talk to me, you're wasting my time. And he'd tell people how to do their job, even though he didn't really know how to do the job himself. He just expect you just to do as he says, and any fuck up you made is your mistake, not his, even though it's his method. And I fucking hated that dude. I hate people like that. I fucking hate people like that. And well, my day came for I think 2 weeks before. I think 2 weeks before, I was telling everybody, yeah, I fucking quit. I didn't get hit. Ooh. I'm getting hit way more than I normally do. I guess because I'm talking, half my focus is off the game. Yeah, but 2 weeks before, I was telling everybody, hey, yo, I'm fucking quitting, I didn't tell everybody, I tell just 3 dudes. dudes I was close with and dudes who would not fucking ever side with the boss because they all got fucked over by him once. And they're all like, "Oh, you're quitting." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm quitting soon." And I told them the exact date, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's 2 days." And every single day that went by, they were like with me. They're like, "Hey, yo, 2 days left, 2 days left, 2 days left. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead." That was bullshit, but still, that felt like fucking shit. Second time dying. I need to stop talking. Just pretty much the days going up to it, I was just saying like I'm gonna quit. Fuck this place. Fuck that. Fuck the HR person because she fucked over my brother. My brother didn't want to press charges. I got annoyed with him on that part. I was like, "Hey yo, go press charges." Nah, someone fuck with you like that, press charges. You win the case. Easy money. From there, like days went by. I had problems with one of the supervisors. Some big dude, thumbhead looking motherfucker. I did not like him. I didn't like him because whenever you ever talked to him, he acted like pretty much everything he said was like the fucking gospel. That if you didn't pay attention, you were an idiot. Or if you made a mistake, even if he's the one who didn't like teach you how to do it correctly, it's your fault. And that pissed me off. And I almost never get angry with people when they make a mistake because it's a mistake. Get the fuck over it. It's not like someone died because of it. Get my ass whipped. I'm like, no one's dying over it. It's fucking fine. No need to fucking complain about it like a little bitch. He'd complain about it. And that's not the only reason why I don't fucking like him. But because I somewhat worked with him. And he was just an idiot. He didn't know what my job was, even though he was my supervisor. Yeah, it's that type of company where like someone's a supervisor, but they don't know what you're doing. Like a bunch of times he came up to me. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm working." What do you mean? He's like, "Oh, how do you do that?" I'm like, "What the fuck? How do you not know what I'm doing?" And it made me angry. I'm like, "Hey yo, why is this dumbass like in charge of me even though he doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing?" I never brought up to the people in the company because they're a bunch of snakes. They tell everybody, like the other supervisors that they're close with, what happens, and from there it spreads to the entire company. All of them were little bitches. All of them were snakes. Oh, why'd you jump? God, I don't know why he jumped. Don't know why he jumped. Okay. I need to finish the story. At this point, I'm just wasting time. So, the good part comes in. So I decide the day before my birthday to quit. I'm like, okay, day before my birthday, I was doing overtime up until like I quit. I was doing overtime, doing everything I could to like make a little bit extra money. So like, my anxiety could like go away for a bit because I'm gonna be like not working for a while because I want to try something out to see if I could like live off of it. Because I don't want to like have people like these guys working above me again. Because I'm not playing with my pride in myself. It was taking hits from like the idea of like me having to like be around these people. It disgusted me. They disgusted the fuck out of me. But yeah, they disgust the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, like I'm scatterbrained because I'm fucking fighting so much. I now have to keep my ears open because I'm kind of taking care of a baby, but the baby's asleep, so all I gotta do is keep my ears open, and that's when I'll have my headphones on. If I hear like coughing or like her starting to cry, I'll go immediately to go take care of her. But oh yeah, the best part comes in. I decided just to leave the day before my birthday. The day went by fucking slow. I was counting down the fucking minutes, the hours. I'm playing with you. I fucking hated that job because of the me having to like just the disrespect. Not even disrespect. Because I was disrespected by the supervisor once, and let me tell you, I didn't take it for shit. Because the supervisor like fucked up my work. He just wasn't considerate of like, hey, you don't fuck with people's work. You don't touch it. You don't do shit with it. And if like if there's something wrong with it, you come tell me, not do anything with it yourself. But he decides to go do it, like fuck with it himself, and that shit, ooh, that made me angry when he did that shit. Come on, take care of this dude. I got that someone behind me. I'm sorry, I'm just really tired of dying here, so I might as well just take out everybody. Sorry. Yeah, I was just tired of that fucking place. Again, for the third time, the good part comes in. I decided to quit. And I was fucking happy. Dude. So, I decided to quit the day before my birthday. Like, not officially, but like, unofficially, I quit. I'm not going back over there. Doesn't matter what they say. And then my birthday comes, and I'm like, okay, on my birthday is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna tell them I quit. I'm gonna tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm gonna tell them I don't respect them. I'm gonna tell them no one respects them. That the only reason why anybody even like, you know, around them is because you're the boss. And you're only the boss because you're friends with the CEO. Not because like you're good at your job. You're dumb shit. And no one likes you. I was gonna say more stuff, but I fucked up. So I do that. I go up to his office. Before I even go to his office, I go around the whole entire company saying goodbye to everybody I liked. So I could be like, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done. You a good guy. I like you. I hope for a good future for you. I know you, there's gonna be a good future for you. And you know, the old, you know, pretty much the good send off you give to other people whenever you actually like them. I gave everybody that send off. Most people are like, you quitting? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, damn man, that was sudden. And I'm like, yeah. I just, you know, I just don't like when people disrespect me. When the first time he disrespected me, I couldn't say much of anything because I didn't have the money to do anything. I didn't have the money to be able to be like, yeah, I quit. I didn't have that money, and that pissed me off because I wanted to be able to do that. And well, I went over there, went to his office. I recorded it. Fucker, I recorded that. I recorded it, and I had me saying, "You go fuck himself." Like, I don't respect you. I don't fucking like you, and you know, all the different type of shit. When I was doing it, I was happy. I was like, yeah, what's up? Because at the same time, it was a pride thing, but also like reinforcing who I am. Because lately, I've been getting really into like, hey yo, no one's gonna disrespect me, and if they do, they can go fuck themselves. I'm not gonna fight you, but I'm not gonna take it either. I'm not gonna work for somebody who's gonna treat me like shit. That's why I decided, and I wanted to make sure that was like, there was gonna be no like dispute in that in my body, no doubt about it. Hey yo, dog, you fucking cunt. Oh, he didn't hit me. Oh no! But pretty much I said that to him. I don't know what type of reaction he had. Oh yeah, this is what happened. So I'm gonna give you pretty much the dialogue of what happened. I went in. There was him and the CEO's son in there. The CEO's son. I was off my game because of the CEO's son, and I was like, fuck. I went in and I was like, okay. He looked at me like, what do you want? And I went, I quit. I'm here to tell you I quit. And he says, what? And I told him, yeah, I quit. I don't like you. No, what happened was, I said I quit. And he's like, why? Why are you quitting? I'm like, because I don't like you. I don't respect you. No one likes you, and no one respects you. And he's like, and I told him, it's because your fucking attitude with everybody. You're disrespectful as hell. And he's like, what do you mean my attitude? What do you mean my attitude is disrespectful? What do you mean? I'm like, I told him, I don't need to explain to you why you're disrespectful. You know you're doing it. And I told him, yeah, no one likes you, and you're a fucking idiot. And pretty much fuck you, I'm out. I quit. And then I walked off. I walked out of there. I don't know what else happened because it lasted like 30 seconds. I ain't playing with you. It lasted like 30 seconds. I was out. I stopped the recording. And I was like, now I need to go do the HR person who did that shit to my brother, who like he said anonymous, and she just like started blabbing everybody. And let me tell you, the HR person was ugly as fuck. I mean, like, god damn. If there was someone hideous, she was so terrible, fucking hideous that I wouldn't say people who have their hair short are ugly, but normally it's because like you're ugly. There's some girls that like have their hair short, and let me tell you, they look amazing. But she was not one of those. She was like the opposite spectrum, like the part like where like you just ignore. She's that ugly. Buck teeth, not dentures, braces, fucking glasses that look like her eye, those big ass glasses, and fat as fuck. Normally I don't care about people being fat, but like she was like enormous. Like her breathing is like 3 times mine, even though I'm a guy and she's like half my size. And then she was so fat that like when you pick up your arm, there's like a little bit of like arm fat that falls down a little bit. Hers was so much that I told my brother, hey yo, it's a flying squirrel whenever she walked around. Because she'd walk around, even though she's the HR person, she'd start like telling people what to do, even though like, you don't know what these machines do. Why the fuck are you coming over here and like telling me what to do? Yeah, she was just overstepping her boundaries, even though like, even if like it was her job. Listen, if you don't know what you're saying or some shit like that, then stay the fuck out. No. 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 I don't know. I feel like I'm need some bullshit not hits here. Oh, there is also a possibility that I might get sued. Also, I haven't finished the story. Fuck, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm really like egg scrambled right now. Okay, so the final part of the story. I need to go turn in my shirts to the HR person, which is that flying squirrel. And before I turn it in, I need to make sure like I count the shirts. I start recording the video and I start like counting the shirts I have, because there's 5 shirts because the company gives you 5 shirts, and you need to return them when you quit or when you get fired. So I start counting them in front of the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before I go talk to her. I count all 5 of them, and then I put my phone in my pocket, but still recording, just to make sure like you see me give it. I walk in with the shirts. I see her and I'm like, hey yo, hey, so I quit, and so all I need to do is give the shirts. And she's like, you quit? I'm like, yeah, I quit. And she's like, when? I'm like, today. And she's like, oh yeah, you need to give back the shirts. And I give back the shirts. And I was about to say something. My first, what I wanted to say in the perfect world was, you unlovable slimy bitch, and then walk off. But I felt like a premonition, like pretty much me stopping myself from getting sued. I felt like I was gonna get sued, and that's what stopped me from saying that shit, and I walked off. But as I got to the door to the office to like leave, I was like, no, I need to say at least something. but not enough to get me sued. Because where I'm at, you could file to insult somebody. You won't. They can't sue you. There's nothing illegal about insulting somebody, only if it's harassment, which is continuous. But if you just insult somebody, you're fine. But if you cause mental anguish, that's a different story. So if you like say some horrible shit like you're gonna die alone, no one loves you, your family doesn't love you, that causes mental anguish, and that from there they could sue you. So I gotta make sure I didn't say that. So all I could really said was I walked back in and I said, "Oh yeah, so and so, fuck you for what you did to my brother," and I walked off because I was like, I can't really say anything much because she's the type of person who would sue. I know she is that type of person. So I had to kind of reel it back in. I left. I went to go talk to my buddies inside the factory before I left. I talked to them, and one of them, they saw me, and they're like, "Hey, so how it go?" And I looked at him, and I was like, "I did it, but I didn't do it right." And he's like, "What do you mean you didn't do it right? You mean you didn't talk shit?" I was like, "No, I talked shit, but I didn't say everything I wanted to say." He's like, "Oh no, that's fine. It's all good. Everybody has that perfect image in their head, but like when it comes out, when you start acting out, you might leave out some parts, but that's fine as long as you get the message across." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Because that actually like helped me not calm me down, but like relieve me of like, yeah, you didn't do it right, you fucking idiot. So as he was talking to me, he's like, "But did you tell her not to fuck with your money?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't say that." And he looked at me, he's like, go make sure, because if they start fucking with your money, that's a different story, man. And I told him, because the laws, the company, when you work hours, that money is yours. The company cannot withhold it unless, the state laws, like say something about that. But my state laws don't. So I'm like, okay. I read the laws. I read everything. They have to give me my money. 3 days after, or no, in the 3 days I quit. In the 3 days after I quit. If they don't, every day that they don't give me money, I get paid for that day as if I worked. So I didn't really care if they were really slow about it, as long as I get my money. But I had to make sure they didn't fuck with my money, because they could be like, "Oh, because I got paid bi-weekly." So maybe they tried to pay me and I was doing overtime. So they tried to pay me as if I did do overtime, but I did like the days. I worked days instead of doing overtime. I worked like 15 hours of overtime, but if they tried to turn that into like just normal hours instead of overtime pay. And I went back. I was like, oh shit, I went back to the office. I didn't want to do it, but at the same time, I had to make sure my money is more important than anything else. I walked back to the office, and as I was getting back to the office, she opens the door, and she like sees me, and she's like, don't. And I don't know what exactly she said, but either she said, "Don't come near me," or no one speaks to me like, she definitely said, "No one speaks to me like that in my office." Like I'm trying to like redeem my honor, which I understand it. But I didn't take no shit. And she started, as she said that, she was gonna say something else, but I interrupted her. Said like, "I don't care. Anyways, make sure my money is ready in 3 days, and don't fuck with my money." And then I just left. So where I worked was kind of like 2 buildings, but like there was an alleyway between them both, and the alleyway is not the companies, it is the states. So I could be in the alleyway, but I can't be in the buildings. As I was leaving, and she's like, "You need to get off the premises. You need to get off the premises." And I looked at her, I'm like, "Bitch, this is the alleyway. You don't own this. This is the states. You don't own this, because there's other workplaces here that you don't own. So what the fuck are you talking about? Get off the premises, bitch. This is the alleyway." And I'm like, I should probably leave before I get cops called on me. So I just fucking left. I left. I went to La Villa. Got some $1 tacos. I did that on a Tuesday, so like the dollars were $1. Let me tell you, I had fun. I didn't like it because I was shaking. I wasn't shaking during it. I was cool-headed during it, but afterwards, after thinking about the consequences that could happen, like the fictional bad news, I started shaking. I was like, "Ooh, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that." And pretty much I just started not shaking like a blender, but I was shaking a little bit, like the adrenaline hitting in. I had that type of shaking, and then from there, the day went good. That was on my birthday. I went home. I watched the Digimon movie. I got La Via. I ate some pizza, and it was good. They was good. God damn, this dude just didn't want to die. The day after that, it was good. Nothing bad happened. Just me relaxing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I told them both to go fuck themselves. I did want to tell the supervisor that I didn't like to go fuck himself too, but like, he hasn't said anything in a while, and you know, it comes out of nowhere. I got no like. I want to be able to sleep good at night. That's the whole point of me saying fuck you to them. I want to sleep good at night. I want to know that I did something I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all, and I want to make sure I don't regret it. Because that's a really big point in my life where I just don't want to regret anything because I heard that once. I want to be able to sleep good at night. I sleep good at night because I don't regret almost anything. But other people don't sleep good at night because they regret a lot of shit. I'm like, I understand. I actually really get that. So I've made it a point in my life where I'm not going to make sure not to regret anything. But that being said, I'm glad. It's the day after my birthday, so that happened yesterday. And let's see. I came home. I told my mom about it. She like punished me, kind of. She just said like I'm an idiot, shit like that. And it hurts me. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. Okay, finally I could get back to gaming for realsies. But that's pretty much what happened. That was all that really happened. It's the day after. It's the day after they did that, and they already paid me. They didn't fuck with my money. They didn't do shit with it. So I'm glad that I did everything I needed to do. I don't really care that I did that. I mean, like, I feel good for doing it because my idea is no one fucks my family. No one does. I don't give a shit who you are. Because the CEO, he's a good dude. I liked him. But he pretty much hired friends and people who weren't qualified and people who, like, pissed me off and, like, or, you know, the people he hired and the ones who said shit to my brother, they're the ones that he hired, and I don't take that. I don't like that at all. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. This is a boss fight. I need to be fully focused. It's not hard, but you know, boss fight's a boss fight. Oh, he killed me. Oh, I'm not dead, but you know, did not expect that. Oh no. Ow. Die. There you go. Ooh, in the middle of that fight, my eyes started to hurt. I was like, ah, shit, what the fuck's happening? But bam, Cleric Beast defeated. Oh yeah. I have insight now, so I could upgrade. But I don't think we're gonna get sued because I didn't say anything that was too horrible. What I wanted to say to the big boss was pretty much you're gonna die alone because your kids don't love you. Your daughter's at home because you're such a shitty father.
Hello, honorable hunter, and you to
She just upgrades me. That's pretty much it, and she has a backstory.
you have led
Let's go with that.
farewell, good.
Yeah, and, I wanted to tell the HR person pretty much to go. You're just an unlovable slimy bitch. Pretty much there's a secret. If you come around when he's asleep, he's just crying and like, I want to leave, please let me free, I don't want to do this anymore. He just like starts like having a breakdown while he's asleep. When you understand his backstory, like, yeah, please let him just go. That's about it what happened. The other supervisor, the one I don't like, I did not like him at all because he just loved starting problems, even though like they shouldn't have been problems in the first place. And I don't like those type of people who just like, and then he'd blame it on other people. And I'm pretty sure the person who was like trying to get rid of my brother was that supervisor. And I just wanted revenge against that fucker. So I wish he just said something to me once so I could be able to say some shit. But none of that happened. The supervisor that I didn't like, he just couldn't control himself when he got angry. He just started like being a little baby. Started like just saying fuck you, even though he's a supervisor. He just started saying fuck you, you piece of shit, and just start like just cussing the other guy out when he got angry. And for me, I'm like, wow, you are a fucking bitch. Because to me, like I've seen guys like that a lot, and let me tell you, I don't see you as an actual dude or an actual man. I just see you as a little baby. That's pretty much it. That's all that's really happened. Bam. New protection. That does a lot more shit. I forgot let me call the enemies. Man, these last 3 months of me waiting, pretty much wanting to quit, they've been pretty hard. So the reason why I'm wanting to quit is because I want to try to do stocks. Also because, you know, they're a piece of shit to my brother. So that's why I wanted to quit so fucking bad. Bitch. I've been talking too much. I think I might fight the old dude, then that'll be it for the video. I'm at 55 minutes. I think I could beat him. The Gershkoff, or whatever his name is. Just one of the hunters. There's actually a bunch of storylines in the game, but I don't want to do them. Because one of them is just sad. If you decide to do anything, you get a little girl killed. I'm gonna turn this into levels, then I'm gonna go take on the next boss.
Very well lit. Farewell, good.
Good hunter. Hell yeah. I would like to modify my weapons, but can't have everything. Man, where's that dude? So the more badges you have, the more of these dudes come out, like, so like you can buy stuff from. The Kirsch Hammer. I do not like that one at all. Repeating pistol.
Welcome, what? Farewell, good me.
Central Yardum. Yeah, I'm just gonna go beat the shit out of the other hunter. Kind of hesitated right there. B in skill. There you go.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
He's a hunter who became blood frenzied, I think. Nah, he's gonna be a piece of shit to fight. Such a cunt.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Oh shit. Shit. Got him. Oh, I think I beat him. Nope, I have a little bit more. Oh, I beat him, Okay. That form scares the shit out of me. It's just, it's so... I've never gotten used to it. That form? Father Gascon. I never got used to that. How he moved. But good job on me. I'm beating him really fucking easily. I mean, like, I beat the shit out of him. I think that might have lasted like a minute at most. Not bad. Kind of expected it to last, you know, like a good 5 minutes. Let's just get to the next area, then that'll be it. Booyah, I can start modifying my weapons now. Yeah, I don't know why it's so blurry.
Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are. I know I should if oh.
Okay. Oh, guys, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go upgrade, then that's pretty much it.
Welcome. Very well met.
Need some damage.
Farewell, good mate.
Okay. I'll see you guys in the next one then.